Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your June Love Tarot reading. Let's go ahead and pull you an overall energy in regards to love and romance for June. The readings have been quite interesting, not like bad and negative, but just a very different vibe than I would expect for love readings, but the universe tells us what it wants us to know, right? So let's see for Taurus, what is the overall energy in regards to love and romance? Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So with this is saying that perhaps you're going to receive a special gift from your honey in the month of June. It might just be to surprise you. It might be a makeup gift. It really depends on your personal situation. But also with this, if you are feeling inclined to purchase something for your loved one, you really should. This isn't just so much about buying each other things. This could be where maybe you're giving some money to your partner for their bills, or they're giving you some money for your bills. It's just there's some sort of monetary or gift exchange going on between you and your partner or whoever you're dating this month. It's kind of a weird overall energy, honestly. So let's pull some more cards. Why is this nobody's going to be getting a gift every day for the month of June, right? So there just might be something really special being planned for you by your significant other, or you are planning something special for them. And this could be if you're committed or dating, okay? If you are super single, this might really indicate that you offering just like being very casual, like not even thinking about it, you buying a coffee for somebody, or springing for their lunch, or buying them like a little sentimental gift that you see while you're out that reminds you of them, like that might actually be like an in, okay? So if there's any type of situation that surfaces for you in June where you can help out the person that you're interested in or crushing on, or even, I get the sense like it doesn't even have to be like there's any romantic vibes at this moment, but there's some sort of exchange that takes place that might facilitate those type of emotions between you and another person, okay? So let's pull some romance angels and see what they have to say. Oh, we have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Wow. And release your ex. Okay, so Taurus, this puts it in a bit more perspective. For some of you out there, there is somebody new in your world. There is, somebody new, and you're still hung up on somebody from the past. And with these, if that is speaking to you, Taurus, if you are with somebody new, because I know this is general and I'll give more messages, obviously, but if you have started seeing somebody new and you have feelings and they're spoiling you and they're romancing you and you feel like, yeah, I could maybe see myself with this person, but you're not totally on board or totally focused on it because you're still hung up on somebody from the past, let it go. Like, honestly, go with the new person. Some of you, and I do hate to say this, it's like if you're in a relationship or you're trying to date somebody, you might be feeling like this is my true love, like this is the one, but they're still hung up on an ex, okay? And I feel like you just being there and not being pushy and just offering yourself, and there might be some sort of gift that you offer to them that changes this energy. I don't know. But it's like some of you, there's somebody new and it could be a really good thing, but you're hung up on your ex. For others of you, this is like you really think this person is your one, but they're hung up on their ex or some element of their past, because being hung up on an ex, it doesn't always indicate that you're still in love with them and that you want them back, right? Sometimes it's you still just have so many hurt feelings and you're angry and it's not fully gone from you, okay? So don't ever think with this that it automatically means like that they're still in love and still hung up. It definitely could mean that for some, but sometimes it's more about just the negative emotions that, you know, are released at the end, because getting over somebody and something is a process. So, yeah. Now, if you are super single, listen, if you're still hung up on somebody from your past and you're like, that's my one, that's my one, I don't know, Taurus, that that's your one. I feel like you need to let the past go so that true love can actually have space to come in to your life. Yeah, oh my God, as I'm saying that, look at what falls out. The Two of Cups. Absolutely. Yeah, so if any of you are hung up on an ex, I don't care if you're super single, if you're in a relationship, like just dating around, or if you are committed to somebody, the time has come. Like, you need to let the past go. You need to let the ex go, because, and as I'm saying that, look at what falls out. Sadness. Yeah, I'm sorry. You've got to, because there's true love that's wanting to knock on your door or is knocking on your door. If you're in the situation where you're all about somebody who's still kind of hung up on their ex, it might be better for you to express your love for them and your affection for them through gifts rather than verbalizing, hey, I'm madly in love with you. I don't know why. That would never be advice that I would ever give. But I'm almost getting this sense of that. Like if somebody's still hung up on their ex, it's like you got to show them why you are a better option, not verbally, but physically, materially, somehow, some way. Like, I don't know. That's very weird to me that would even come into my consciousness while doing this reading. But it obviously is going to resonate for somebody out there. So let's see. All right, so we have the Four of Wands in this position, which is happiness, like, but it's forced in a sense, okay? And then we have this Ten of Wands, which is I'm feeling really alone and burdened, like I'm kind of alone in this. And now we have the Four of Swords in this position, which is like I can't handle the drama anymore. I can't deal with this, like, oh. And now we have this King of Coins in this position. Earth energy could be you, or it could be a fellow Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn, okay? And now we have this Ace of Coins, which again, that goes back to that monetary gift. You know, some of you might be experiencing where somebody's trying to come back to you, maybe, okay, and flatter you with gifts and things they may have really screwed up in the past. By the looks of these cards, if that's the case and you're not really feeling it, like you still have feelings for them and whatnot, but there's just some element of you that's like, no, like, don't give into it, release them, okay? I don't know. I can't say there's no reconciling here, because we do have this Ace of Coins, which ends the reading, and, you know, this is like prosperity and abundance when you come together with another person rather than just on your own. So I really feel that we need to let the ex go, like no matter what the situation is, okay? Even if they're showering us with gifts. Listen, if you are pursuing an ex because you think that they are your true love and you are showering them with gifts. Listen, I don't feel like they are accepting and receiving them in the fashion that you intend, because we have like this forced merriment, this forced happiness, and it's a big, heavy burden, and we just don't want to deal with it anymore. So you have to apply that how it fits, whether somebody's coming at you and you're like, I'm done, or you're really pursuing somebody and it just doesn't seem like they are on board with you. But yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Like somebody's trying to buy somebody, like buy their affection through gifts, through money, through, you know, let me take you here, let me take you there. And somebody's not entirely happy. So I don't know. Some of you could be with somebody and they think you are their true love, but you're still hung up on the ex, so you're just going through the motions, but it's really heavy on you. And maybe you do like the money and the gifts, you know, who wouldn't? But I don't think, if you can't be in 100%, maybe you need to step back from this person and work on, you know, fully releasing the energy of your ex. Because with this coming out, it's somehow, some way, that energy is impacting your romance in the month of June. Somehow, some way. Whether it's inside of you, or it's inside of who you're trying to date, or if there's an ex trying to come back into your life. I don't know that I would take an ex back with this reading. I would kind of push it out a little bit more, like maybe into July, okay? Because this right here is what bothers me, is there's just some element of falsity, like somebody's putting on a show, you know, putting on a mask for the sake of the show, doing what they need to do. And I don't like that. I don't know if that's you, or if it's who you're involved with, or who you're trying to pursue, or an ex that's trying to come back to you. I mean, this is general, so I have to give all the scenarios that it could be, and you have to apply it how it fits. But with this energy, yeah, if you're trying to pursue somebody who's still really hung up on their ex, again, I feel as though trying to be with you is a forced thing for them. Not that there's not things appealing about you or that they don't like you. It's just when you're hung up on somebody, it is so consuming, right? It really is. So I feel for you, it's better to be there as a friend, maybe help them out some way monetarily if they need it, rather than verbalizing your emotions. It's like through your actions and your energy, you should show them how you feel about them, because that's easier to accept sometimes than when somebody just comes out and says, hey, I'm all about you, because that could be scary, right? And so let's pull some advice for you guys. I just think Taurus needs to kind of reassess and take a step back. And if you are happy as can be, then this reading is not for you at all. It's really not. So let's see. What is the advice for Taurus? All right, look at this. Yeah, it's time to take a step back and heal. Now, with this coming out, some of you very well could be trying to get your ex back because you screwed up. If that's the case and the relationship ended because of something that you did and you think that they are your true love, listen, Taurus, all you can really do is tell them you're sorry and make amends however you are capable of doing that. But then you have to let it go and let them decide what they want to do, okay? But no matter what, Taurus should really be focused on healing their self, healing whatever this is, this X energy. Like, why is that just like saturated here? It's overriding everything. Some of you, maybe you think this X is your true love, you know, and I'm not going to say whether they are or not. I mean, I don't know. I just can tell you what the reading is saying, which is, you know, make amends the best you can, but step back and don't be forceful. Let the energy just kind of move the way it will move, because there's an element of forced happiness here, and it's a big time burden, and it's like almost to the point of I can't do it anymore. So I'm going to just take a step back. And after I do that, now I have new ideas. Now I know what I want to do. Now I know who I want to be with because I've healed within. Okay. Some of you, this could be where you've been trying to be with somebody, but you're still so damn hung up on the ex that you just can't even give them the time of day. And if you do this healing and take a step back and fully release the ex, it's like by the end of June, you're like, okay, yeah, I see you now, and you are the one I want. And that might be where all these gifts come into play. And again, you can swap that, and maybe, you know, if you are really trying to pursue somebody that's hung up, you know, perhaps they will come to a realization by the end of the month that you can't always be there as you have been. You might have to say, look, I have to draw the line. I can't anymore. Like, this is sucking me dry, and for my own stability, I have got to take a step back from you. And they very well might come in towards the end of the month offering you gifts and things of that nature to try to make amends with you because of their bad behavior. Okay, so very interesting message, Taurus. You guys will have to let a sister know what is up, but there you have it. Work on healing. It's really a good time for that with the Grove card coming out, and again, it ends well, so we like that. Anyways, Taurus, those are your messages in regards to love and romance for June. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.